Hello lovelies, or not so lovelies, perhaps. I have a long-standing kind of open door policy on my social media where I don't block anyone unless they do something horrendously egregious. I mute people if I have to because it's easier to unmute them later on, and plus I can still go and check out what they're up to if I need to, if they're muted. And they can shout into the void for all they want and I won't hear them. I'm gonna have to change that policy. I've resisted it for years and years and years because I am anti-censorship. But at some point you've got to put your own needs first, and this whole mess around Zach Smith has shown yet again that people cannot be trusted to be rational or logical or reasonable or fair. If you just stand up for the rights of the accused in even the most general sense, somehow that puts you on the side of the bad guy. You're speaking for them specifically and the things that they're alleged to have done specifically, and so people start mass flagging and reporting and so on. Anything you've ever done anywhere that could possibly be construed or misconstrued as bad or wrong in order to try and get you off platforms. And Twitter isn't exactly very responsive. You can't get hold of a human being unless you're incredibly lucky to get them to look over even when something is obvious bullshit, to get it overturned. So it doesn't really leave me much choice, does it? Which means I'm forced to lock myself, or to be locked into, an echo prison of people who aren't assholes, who are capable of having discussions that they disagree on. Things like that. So I'm gonna have to start blocking people. There's no two ways about it. I've taken the opportunity to trim my follow list to people who do bother to interact with me or whose content I particularly enjoy. So that tends to be... I don't just stick to people I agree with, but people I know I can disagree with safely. And, you know, porn. So that's that, I'm afraid. That's going to have to be the changed policy, and if people want to debate and argue, then they can come here or Facebook or somewhere with a slightly more tolerant banning policy, at least in some regards. I hate you for making me have to do this, but what choice do I have? Zang.